Check. 1 2 1 2 3. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparrals baseball here from Jack Heckman Park in beautiful downtown Marshfield. My name is Joe Anderson. I'll be providing play-by-play for you this afternoon. My producer is the multi-talented Charlie Moore to my right. Should be a nice day for baseball. It's a little overcast, but the humidity is starting to pick up a little bit, which means that the warmer weather is coming. And hopefully the clouds will burn off here and we'll get some sun to illuminate this afternoon. The Whittlesey Reds are being announced at this time right now for the starting lineups. John Layer is the second baseman.
Third baseman, number 5, Thomas Milbrand.
Thomas Milbrand is at third.
Left field, number 11.
Nick Meyer is the left fielder for the Reds.
And your pitcher, number 8, Spike Alexander.
Great name for a pitcher, Spike Alexander.
Playing catcher,
the catcher is Derek Nichols. Ben Meyer is at first base. Tyler Thick in right field for the Reds. Cade Alexander is at shortstop. And Zach Haynes is in center field. Nick Ritterath is the reserve player for the Reds today. And Dan Krasnewski is the head coach for the Whittlesey Reds. And we look over the other side of the ledger for the Chaparrals. Few familiar names, a couple of new ones. Luke Wirtz, of course, is the manager and head coach of the Chaps. Isaiah Byrell is the center fielder. Chase Higgins is the left fielder. Kelly Stelpflug is the third baseman. Luke Wirtz at first. Will Lee, the shortstop. Caden Schillinger is catching this afternoon. Peter Earl in right. Chandler Schmidt is on the mound this afternoon for the Chaparrals, and Cole Hediger is at second base. The reserves for the Chaps, Brent Yeastad, Hunter Korger, and Austin Bacon. So a few new names, few familiar names. The Chaparrals wearing their blue jerseys with the gray pants this afternoon. And the Reds in the white pants, black jerseys with red numbers, letters, and trim.
Play first base, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
It's about 60-some degrees.
Shortstop, number 9, Will Lee. Playing catcher,
and the clouds are starting to slowly break up as we look to the to the southwest.
Right field, number 10,
Southwest is towards right field. We hope you enjoy our different angles that we use this afternoon. We have a center field camera, and Jason Zaleski, our mentor, will be happy to know that I figured it out and got it in the right spot. There is a Hunter Shack that we are using this summer, and they are having a raffle, I guess, to raffle that off. You want to buy a ticket to get that.
The national anthem, sung by your mayor, Lois T. Strait.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Veterans event last week, and a lady after
sang as a girl, sing with you. There was none of this Whitney Houston shit in there. And we started out, seriously, we started out the right tunes so everybody could hear. I mean, they could sing along. I said, this is not a solo. This is for everybody. Oh, darn it. Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Lois T. Strake, honoring America with the singing of our national anthem this afternoon. I believe she's the mayor of the city of Marshfield. Nicely done. Warming up on the mound is Chandler Schmidt for the Shaps, right-hander. Opening home game here at Jack Hackman Field. Grass has started to green up here. First couple weeks we were here for high school baseball back in April, playing in game on days where we were looking at a high of 37. That's the high temperature. I think we finished one game when it was about 27. Had to give a shout out to all of those baseball players and even the track kids that we did a couple of track meets where it was about 37 degrees out. Oh yeah, we have the disco camera again. For whatever reason, whenever I do that, I get a disco camera where it'll be flashing. So don't adjust your sets. There's nothing wrong there. It's just what the camera does. It usually goes away. Here's the pitch from Schmidt. And John Lair takes 64 degrees at 132. Ball and a strike. The leadoff hitter, John Lair of the Reds. Opening game here for the Shaps at Hackman, strike two. And it went away. Yeah, it does that. So if you see the disco camera, don't freak out. Swing and a miss, strike, drop strike three, down to Wirtz for the out. So one away.
Now batting number 5, Thomas Milbrand.
Thomas Milbrand, the third baseman for the Reds, steps in the bat. Schillinger dropped that third strike, picked it up, and gunned it down to Luke Wirtz at first. One away here in the top of the first. Milbrand, righty against righty. Strike called. I have the pleasure of doing 17 of these games for you, ladies and gentlemen, Chaparral games. Be a pleasure and an honor to do so. Thank you for tuning in or watching on YouTube after the live broadcast is off. Strike two. 1-2 the count. Sun's starting to peek in a little bit, getting lighter and lighter. Right at Hediger. He scoops it up, throws it over to Wirtz for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the left fielder, Nick Meyer.
Nick Meyer.
Nick Meyer sporting number 11 on his back. Not sure where Whittlesey is. That pitch inside for ball 1. But their coach, very, very nice to chat with. Dan Krasnewski. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Schmidt behind now, 2-0. Fast worker. 2-1 the count. Speaking as an umpire, that's the way you like to have it. Just pitch and go. Strike 2. Count even. 2-way to Nick Meyer. Chopper foul down the third baseline. Kyle Stelbflug, the third baseman for the Shaps this afternoon. One of the young lads from the Shaps will go and fetch it. Fly ball. Pete Earl in right. He'll give chase, and it's foul. Pete Earl got the jersey a little soggy. Did have some rain here this morning, not enough to really register, at least in my home in Loyal. But it was just sort of that pain in the neck rain, just enough to make it wet and gummy out. Nice breeze blowing in from the southeast. When that sun comes out, it'll dry things up pretty quick. Full count now to Meyer. Schmidt winds and delivers. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Nick Meyer will bring up Spike Alexander. Gotta love that name.
Now batting number 8, Spike Alexander.
First left-hander that Schmidt will face this afternoon, number 4 hitter. Schmidt from the set position. From the stretch, that is. Foul back. Count even at 1. Assistant coach for the Shaps will retrieve. Derek Nichols, the catcher, on deck for the Whittlesey Reds. With 2 away and 1 on. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-1. Throw back to Wirtz. Meyer safe. And the delivery from Schmidt. Strike call. 2-2. Chopper. Playable. Schmidt will scoop it up, throw it over to Wirtz for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. Half an inning of play completed. Chaparrals coming up the bat. We're scoreless. You're watching Marshfield Chap Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field and Zaleski Sports broadcast of Shaps baseball. Leadoff hitter Isaiah Byral hits up the middle and gloved by John Lear and thrown out. Good play. As the leadoff hitter for the Shaps thrown out for out number 1. Hey friends, don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer event. Save on everything for outdoor work and play. From lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear. Save today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Chase Higgins, the left fielder, in the box. He's behind an account to left-hander Spike Alexander, 0-1. Count even. Number 8 on the bump for the Reds. The left-hander delivers. Chopper right at Mildbrand. He gloves it. Throws it to Meyer for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down for the Shaps. They'll bring up third baseman Kyle Stelpflug. Stelpflug. Two out here, the bottom of the first, and Stelpflug slashes a base hit to left field. He'll bring up the first baseman, Luke Wirtz. Luke Wirtz, manager as well as first baseman. Both coaches very hospitable this afternoon. I've known Coach Wirtz for a year now. Does a good job. And off-speed pitch for ball 1. First home game for the Shaps this afternoon. And another one way outside. Alexander throwing some off-speed pitches, trying to get ahead. He's behind 2-0 to Wirtz. And that ball's going to get by Nichols. And trotting the second will be Stelpflug. So with 2 outs, Stelpflug in scoring position. And Luke Wirtz ahead in the count, 3-0. And ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Luke Wirtz.
Number 9,
Will Lee, the shortstop, who had a great season last year. With 2 on and 2 out. Sports number 9 on his back. And the 5th straight ball for Alexander. Had 2 up, 2 down. Now you see the sun starting to peek through. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. 6 straight balls from Alexander. There's a strike. Will Lee, the 5th batter of the inning. And the pitch. 3-1 the count. And Lee will foul that off down the right field line, out of play. Full count. Runners will be going on contact. Well, they'll be going on the pitch no matter what because it's 3-2. With 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Alexander. Ball 4, and he loads the bases. Alexander got the first 2 batters out. And a single and back-to-back walks brings up the catcher, Caden Schillinger. The left-hander starting to struggle here. Schillinger, the sixth batter of the inning. He starts him out with a strike. We play 9 innings. And laced a foul ball down the left field line, about a foot foul. And he broke his bat. Just snapped it. Charlie, you don't do that with your golf clubs when you get mad, do you? No. I've seen some golfers do that, but then again, they're professionals and they get all sorts of money to buy golf clubs. That's not us. 0-2 the count to Schillinger. And way outside for ball 1. And he went. And everybody's going to run. And you get the force out. So technically, Stelpflug is out on the force out. That's a weird thing, but that's how it was. It was a drop third strike. Alrighty, we have 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, 3 left on. Inning complete. We are scoreless from Marshfield. You're watching Shep's Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
We head to the top of the second inning here at Jack Hackman Field, scoreless. And leading off for the Reds will be the catcher, Derek Nichols, and then the first baseman, Ben Meyer, and then the right fielder, Tyler Thick. So Nichols, Meyer, and Thick for the Reds here in the top of the second.
Number 7, Derek
Chandler Schmidt gets his warm-up tosses in, and we're ready to go. Ball 1. And just as soon as I said the sun was coming out, the clouds covered it back up. Chopper right at Hediger. He'll in and out of his glove. So Nichols will reach on an error.
Now batting number 9, Ben Meyer.
First baseman Ben Meyer now facing Chandler Schmidt. That infield probably a little sketchy. Just enough moisture in it to make it an interesting time to play. Strike from Schmidt. Strike 2. Meyer in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, so three pitches for a strikeout. One away for Tyler Thick. It was a snap throw down to Wirtz trying to see if they could catch Nichols sleeping, and he was back in plenty of time. One away for Tyler Thick, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. Right-hander Chandler Schmidt works fast. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count. That pitch low and away for ball 1. Yes, producer Charlie Moore, he's quite an athlete. I know I did a couple of his basketball games, and he's really good. He's going to sectionals with golf. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Schmidt. Brings up Cade Alexander, should be. Let me check the number.
Number 22.
Yes.
Cade Alexander.
Charlie was just saying he's going to sectional golf. When is that, Tuesday? Tuesday. We wish him a lot of luck. And about 2-3 miles to the west, to the east, and pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Graduation is going on at the stadium, at Hiding Stadium for Marshfield Senior High, and Jada Hamlin is getting her diploma over there today. She's a producer for Zaleski Sports, so congratulations to Jada. Congratulations to all of those ladies and gentlemen who either graduated last weekend or this weekend. We wish you well in your futures. 1-1 the count. Make it 1-2. Cade Alexander in the hole, 1-2. Chandler Schmidt gets the sign, comes set, delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 3, so 3 strikeouts in a row for Chandler Schmidt. Wipes out a base runner. 1 left, no hits, no runs, 1 error, 1 left on. Inning and a half complete. We are scoreless here at Hackman Field. Back after this, you're watching Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Friends, it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Nikolai Construction of Marshfield is a well-established family-owned business with a welcoming environment for you to be part of today. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, steel, and excavation that has you home every night. excuse me, stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on East 29th Street in Marshfield to get started. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Heading to the bottom of the second. Got to give a shout out to my friend John Hayden. Went to high school with him. He's enjoying nice weather down in Florida, and he's tuned in to watch the broadcast this afternoon. Thanks, John. Leading things off for the Shaps here in the bottom of the second is right fielder Pete Earl. And Peter bats from the right. Spike Alexander got... Oh, he did? Oh, that was quick. Sorry about that. Charlie caught me. I was reading an ad and missed the first out. Sorry about that. This is Chandler Schmidt. Excuse me. That's why you have a young person working with an old person. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout of Schmidt. So 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 6, Cole.
This game moving right along as the number 9 hitter, Cole Hediger, will step into the bat. I'll blame it on the humidity. I'll speed pitch. High for ball 1. 2-0 the count. Schmidt was cruising along, or pardon me, Alexander was cruising along until he gave up a single to Kyle Stelpflug and then walked back-to-back runners. And the bases loaded, got out of that jam in the bottom of the first. And Hediger will draw a walk. And Byrell, the top of the leadoff hitter, will come to bat. Grounded out to Lair in the first inning. Strike called. Got the outside corner for strike 2. Byrell in the hole, 0-2 with 2 outs. Cole Hediger at first. Held on by Ben Meyer. In the pitch. Chopper up the middle. And it's going to be off the glove of Lair. And Hediger will trot into third. Byrell gets the base hit. So Isaiah Byrell at first, Cole Hediger at third. And Chase Higgins, 0 for 1, grounded out to Mildbrand in the bottom of the first, comes to the plate. See if we have a double steal going on here. A delayed double steal, we'll see. Right field, going to stay foul and out of play. And they had Byrell in motion, and he's got to trot all the way back to first base. Cole Hediger from Neilsville. He's at third. I believe Isaiah Byrell he's a Columbus grad? Charlie doesn't know. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the second. 0-1 the count to Higgins. Byrell, pretty good lead at first. Alexander had stepped off. Faked the throw. The bleacher creatures are out in left field, sitting up on the bank in their lawn chairs. Foul back for strike 2. It's a comfortable temperature. They're talking about Monday is supposed to be 90. That, of course, is Memorial Day, and the Marshfield Civic Band will be playing. And fair ball. No, he calls it foul. I thought it was fair, but it didn't get past first in fair territory. Good call by the umpire. He was right on it. Higgins was saying, really? It was foul? He said, yeah, it was. 0-2 to Higgins. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Spike Alexander comes set, delivers inside. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Pretty nice crowd on hand this afternoon at the ballpark. Come on down. It's not supposed to rain. It's just cloudy. It's a nice afternoon. Come to Jack Hackman Field, a beautiful facility to come and watch a ball game. Here's the pitch. And Byro will take second with defensive indifference. Two and two. Fly ball. Center field. Will it drop? No, it will not. Great catch by Zach Haynes in center field for the third out. Shaps threaten. They leave 2 on. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 2 left on. 2 innings complete. We are scoreless from Jack Hackman Field. You're watching Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Back here at Jack Hackman Park, top of the third inning. Chaparral Baseball, Joe Anderson here, along with Charlie Moore, my producer, bringing you this afternoon's affair. Leading things off for Whittlesey here in the top of the third is the number 9 hitter, Zach Haynes. Haynes, Lair, and Mildbrand due up. Count even at a ball and a strike. Zach Haynes made a great catch to end the bottom of the second. And he slaps that foul down third baseline. Knocked down by Coach Kresnewski. Tosses that foul ball into the dugout of the Shaps. They are in the third base dugout. Oh, hit him. Haynes takes one in the back. First hit by pitch by Schmidt. I doubt very much that was intentional. Why would you plunk the number 9 hitter? It'll bring up John Lair, the second baseman, who struck out swinging, and Schillinger had to gun it down the Wirtz to get the out. And we have a steal. Yes, we do. Haynes with the stolen base. Now at second in scoring position. Ball one, or ball two. 2-0 the count. Chandler Schmidt in his third inning of work here. Comes set. Checks the runner and comes to the plate. Chopper right up the middle. It's going to get by Hediger. Here comes Haynes. Play at the plate. And Haynes is in. So an RBI single.
Now batting number 5, Thomas.
For Lair. And Lair will take second as the ball skips by Caden Schillinger. Everything back in order again. I'll be here on Tuesday to bring you high school baseball regionals. Columbus Dons will be hosting the Spencer Rockets. That game will be, I believe, either at 4:30 or 5. Not sure. That'll be on Zaleski Sports, so tune in for that on Tuesday. Or come out to the park. Can't emphasize enough how beautiful this ballpark is to play and to watch a ball game at. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Milbrand behind in the count, 0-2. Grounded out to Hediger in the top of the first. Schmidt gets the signs, checks the runner. Chopper, third baseline, stays fair. No, foul. Oh, it is fair because it was touched in fair.
Now batting number 11, Nick.
So it gets by Stelpflug but stays fair as he touched it. Now you got Milbrand at first and Lair at second, and Nick Meyer 0 for 1 in the afternoon. And Stelpflug wants to talk to the home plate umpire and say, why was that fair? Didn't get. I believe, and this is just my opinion, that the home plate umpire who calls fair and foul believed that Kyle Stelpflug, the third baseman, touched that ball. Bunt up in the air over our heads. Bunted that fastball about 70 feet in the air. One run in here. It's now 1-0 in the top of the third. Runners at first and second. Another bunt attempt. 1-1 the count. Thomas Milbrand at first. John Lair at second. Nick Meyer in the box trying to bunt. Called a strike. 1-2 the count. Meyer will be swinging away here now with the 1-2 count. If he fouls it off on a 1-2 count on a bunt, he's out. Here's the pitch. Slap foul down the right field line. Over to the batting cages. Here's the pitch. Slapped right into left field. Here comes Lair to the plate. And he missed. Oh, he's called out on the tag. Got him on the shoulder. Got him on the shoulder. For the first out. And we're going to have a discussion here. So Meyer with a single to left. Higgins tracked it down, gunned it down to Schillinger, the catcher, and Schillinger tagged John Lair in the shoulder. For the first out. Bang, bang. Brings up the pitcher, Spike Alexander, the left-handed batter. Grounded out to Schmidt in the first. Swing and a miss for strike one. One away, one in, two on. Mildebrand at second and Meyer at first. That pitch outside for ball one. Count even at a ball and the strike. Sun making another attempt at trying to peek out of the clouds. Base hit. Oh no, knocked down. Knocked down by Will Lee, but deep enough in the hole for a base hit for Spike Alexander. Close play at third as Mildebrand scampered off just a smidge, and they tried to throw it over to Stelpflug. Chandler Schmidt in some trouble here with one away and bases loaded and one run in. And brings up Derek Nichols. Nichols reached on an error in the second. Hard hit ball at Cole Hediger at second base that just kind of ate him up. This is when you need a double play if you're a Shaps fan. Strike call. Count even at 1-1. Civic Band will be playing at the Cemetery Marshfield Civic Band on Monday for the Memorial Day program. I'll be there. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Should be a good program. Hopefully you can all attend. Remember the reason for this weekend: to recognize those who gave their all for us to be free. And that pitch a ball. 2-2 with one out, bases loaded. Chandler Schmidt could use a strikeout or a double play here. And he gets the strikeout as Nichols goes down looking for the second out. He'll bring up Ben Meyer, strikeout victim in the second, as Schmidt struck out the side in the second inning. And Meyer would like to get a base hit if you're a Reds fan. Oh, and 1 the count. Right at Stelpflug, he boots it. And another run will come in as Mildebrand scores the second run. And Meyer will reach on an error.
Now batting number 6, Tyler Fick.
And the runners move up 90 feet. Tyler Thick, a strikeout victim in the second. And Thick, chopper, foul. Base is still loaded, but 2 outs. 2 in so far for the Reds. And the right fielder, Tyler Thick, it's 0-1 to him. From pitch coming from Schmidt, here it is. Strike 2. Strike three looking. They send 8 to the plate. Do the Reds, and they score 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. And we had 2 errors and 3 left on. 2.5 complete. It is Whittlesey Reds 2 and the Chaparrals nothing. You're watching baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field, heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And leading off is Kyle Stelpflug. And 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting number 5, Luke Wirtz.
Luke Wirtz, the first baseman, comes to bat. Now I've lost my reads, goodness. And Wirtz hits a fly ball to left field. And a great catch by Nick Meyer in left. 2 up, 2 down.
Will Lee.
So Will Lee will come to bat here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lee drew a walk in the 1st. Stranded there. And Lee pops it up to Tyler Thick and right. So 3 up, 3 down for the Chaps here in the bottom of the 3rd. We head to the top of the 4th. With the Reds leading the Chaps 2-0. You're watching Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. As we head to the top of the fourth inning.
Number 22, Kay Alexander.
Chandler Schmidt in his fourth inning of work for the Chaparrals. And Alexander 0 for 1 in the afternoon. Strikeout victim in the second. 2-0 here, Whittlesey Reds. They scored 2 in the top of the third. Each pitcher getting himself in a little bit of a pickle with bases loaded situations, but Spike Alexander able to pitch out of it. And Schmidt giving up 2 runs. As Alexander draws a leadoff walk, brings up Zach Haynes, who was hit by a pitch. That's how things got started for the Reds. Took one right in the small of the back. Scored the first run for the Reds this afternoon. And Schmidt leads him off with a strike. Snap throw to Wirtz at first. Alexander in time. Chopper right at Stelflug. You scoop it up, throw it to second to get the force. And a fielder's choice for Haynes.
Now batting number 12, John Lair.
As Alexander is thrown out of play. And the leadoff hitter, John Lair, at bat with 1 away. Snap throw back to first to keep Haynes close. Lair on the afternoon. Strikeout and a single. And was thrown out trying to score. Another snap throw to first. Hope you're enjoying this afternoon's broadcast. There goes Haynes at second. And gets the steal. There, I found him. Just had to hit the right button. 1-1 the count to Lair. Slaps it right at Stelflug at third. He knocks it down. Can't make a play. And guns it over to Hediger. He does hold Haynes at second. So an infield single for Lair. So Thomas Milbrand, the batter for the Reds. 0 for 2 and a run scored. Grounded out and reached on an error. And gets hit. Second hit batter of the afternoon by Chandler Schmidt. Loads the bases with 1 out.
Now batting number 11, Nick Meyer.
So Nick Meyer will come to bat. The left fielder on the afternoon, a walk and a single. Right-hander Chandler Schmidt starts him out with a strike. Fly ball, right field. Will it stay fair? Earl gives chase, and it's foul. Not much of a wind. It's hard to pick up watching the flag where it's coming from. Schillinger will come out and talk with his pitcher and his manager at first baseman, Luke Wirtz. They're going to discuss the situation. Friends, H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Meeting ended, bases loaded. Nick Meyer, the batter, with one away, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout for Schmidt for the second out. And Spike Alexander comes to the plate. Alexander 1 for 2. Single in the top of the third and was stranded at second. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fourth inning of work for the right-hander for the Chaparrals, Chandler Schmidt. Called a strike, got the outside corner. Caden Schillinger behind the dish for the Chaps. He and Schmidt get the signs. And strike three. The Reds threaten. They leave the bases loaded and no runs on one hit and no errors. We've got 3.5 in the books. It is the Whittlesey Reds 2 and the Marshfield Chaparrals nothing. You're watching Chaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Caden Schillinger leads things off here in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Chaparrals. Spike Alexander still on the mound for the Reds. And he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Schillinger in the afternoon struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Count even, ball in the strike. Pitch low and inside for ball 2. Again, shout out to all the graduates, either last weekend or this weekend. Congratulations to all those high school grads, and that ball fouled down the third baseline. Conclusion of this game this afternoon. Heading off to a couple of graduation parties. Charlie said he is too. 2-2 the count. Fly ball left field. Meyer can't make the catch. It drops in front of him. And digging for second is Schillinger. And he's safe. As Cade Alexander couldn't stick the fork in the ball or scratch the head. John Lair going to apply the tag, and the ball squirted out of his glove. Goodness. So a double for Caden Schillinger to lead off the bottom of the fourth. You can tell it's early in the season. You see an awful lot of plays you usually don't see in August. As Peter Earl, the right fielder, steps in, he's a ground out victim in the second, 0 for 1. And behind an account, 0-1. Now Chopper right back to Alexander. He throws it to Meyer at first and gets the out. So one away brings up Chandler Schmidt, the pitcher, strikeout victim in the second. Caden Schillinger's at second base with one away. Both pitchers have gotten themselves into some pickles, bases loaded situations, but only 2 runs to show for it, both for the Reds. And that Chopper scooped up by Mildbrand. He guns it over to Meyer for the second out. We'll bring up Cole Hediger, the number 9 hitter, who walked in the second, was stranded at third. Speaking of third, Caden Schillinger advanced to third. And Hediger looking for his first hit of the afternoon. High, ball 1. Yeah, friends, if you want to get a shout out on the air, leave a comment on the YouTube channel. We'll say who's watching. Popped up. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Good. Derek Nichols gives chase.
Remember, turn off all balls too, because that just stands for 50 cents. You can swing on a bike.
0-1. To Hediger. Off-speed pitch outside for ball 2. Or ball 1, it is, excuse me. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count to Cole Hediger. Caden Schillinger at third. High and away. Full count. Schillinger will go on contact. Most likely. And strike 3 called. Hediger, the third out of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 1 left on. We've got 4 in the books. Reds 2, Shaps nothing. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Chaparrals Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Friends, Hawkins Ass CPAs is the certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ass CPAs in Marshfield for all of your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. Heading to the top of the 5th inning, the Reds will bring up Derek Nichols, Ben Meyer, and Tyler Thick. Nichols on the afternoon reached on an error and struck out looking so he's 0-2. Chandler Schmidt ended the top of the 4th with back-to-back strikeouts to get out of a bases-loaded jam. He's in his 5th inning of work. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Clouds seem to be winning the battle as they've covered the sun back up fairly well again. That ball skips by Caden Schillinger. It's about a 59.5-foot fastball. Again, Memorial Day Monday here in Marshfield. There will be a program out at the cemetery over by the hospital. Marshfield Civic Band will be performing. Fly ball. Center field. It's going to drop for a base hit as Isaiah Byro scoops it up. Nichols leads off the top of the 5th with a base hit to center, and Ben Meyer, the first baseman, the batter, 0-for-2, strikeout and reached on an error. Breeze starting to pick up again from the south. I'm going to just say from the south. Bunt, scooped up by Schmidt. Over to Wirtz at first. So the sac bunt for Ben Meyer. First out of the inning. Tyler Thick, the right fielder, strikeout victim twice this afternoon. Once swinging, once looking. 0-for-2. Nichols advances to second on the sac bunt by Ben Meyer. And Schmidt will step off. And he and Caden Schillinger will discuss some signs and get things straight. And we complain about how chilly it is. Don't worry, in about another week we'll be complaining about how hot it is. Predicting a high of 90 on Monday. Want to know the count to Tyler Thick. One of those times where if you got air conditioning in your house and it gets really hot, you hunker in the bunker and stay there. Stay cool. Chopper foul. Right in front of home plate. Count even at a ball and the strike. Thick looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Outfield straight away. Byroll shading a little bit to left center. Schmidt gets the signs. Comes set and delivers. Fly ball to left field. And drops for a base hit. Higgins will knock it down and throw it back into the infield. Stelpflug will glove it. Runners at the corners with one out. Cade Alexander, the batter. The shortstop on the afternoon. A strikeout victim and a walk. And was thrown out by Stelpflug to Hedinger in the 4th. Ground ball. Stelflug gloves it, guns home. And he got the tag. For the second out of the inning, so a fielder's choice. For Alexander, and Zach Haynes, the center fielder, scored the first running of the contest for the Reds. Hit by a pitch and a fielder's choice, so 0 for 1. Also has 2 stolen bases on the afternoon. Schmidt with the pitch. Called a strike. Fly ball, foul down the right field line. Skips off the fence. One of the coaches for the Reds will trot over and pick it up. Haynes steps back into the batter's box. Fouled it off. 0-2. Haynes caught a break there. Schillinger could have gloved that. Just skiffed off the top of his glove. Chopper down the third baseline, foul. It's a foul ball, and things don't happen again until the pitcher gets it back and everybody gets set. Brent Eastad trots over and picks up a foul ball, gives it to the umpire. Brent's a good guy for the Shaps. I've known him since he was a little squirt. We get everything put back together. 0-2 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Zach Haynes facing Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt comes set. Here's his pitch. High for ball 1. Tyler Thick at second and Cade Alexander at first for the Reds. Be going on contact with 2 away. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on. 4.5 complete. Whittlesey Reds 2, Marshfield Chaparrals nothing. You're watching Shaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 5th inning here for the Chaparrals. Top of the order, leading things off with Isaiah Byrell. Byrell in the afternoon, 1 for 2. Ground out and a single. 5th inning of work for Spike Alexander, and he starts Byrell out with a strike. Byrell, gloved by Meyer. but it's going to be an infield single. Wasn't pretty, but he got a single out of it. Good defensive play by Ben Meyer. Alexander just a little bit late coming over to cover the base, and Byrell used his speed to get a base hit. Chase Higgins 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out this afternoon. See if Coach Wirtz sends Byrell. Ball 1. Alexander's pitch ripped up the middle, could be too layer for 1. He gets the double play. So a double play for Alexander.
Now batting number 44, Kyle Stelflug.
Kyle Stelflug will come to bat. Single and a ground out. Wind starting to pick up a little more brisk from the south, blowing right straight into our press box. From center field into home plate, and a swing and a miss. Ball gets by Derek Nichols. 0-1 the count with 2 away to Kyle Stelflug. Scooped up by Mildbrand, guns it over to Meyer, and Meyer with the stretch gets the out. Good defensive work by the Reds. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits. 1 hit, excuse me. No errors. Nobody left on. 5 innings complete. Remains Reds 2, Chaparrals nothing. You're watching Marshfield Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Stadium this afternoon in Marshfield, bringing you Reds and Chaparrals baseball. Home opener for the Chaps this afternoon. Friends, Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Leading off things here in the top of the 6th, leadoff hitter John Lair, the second baseman. Lair in the afternoon, 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a strikeout. He pops that up in the infield. Cole Hediger under it. Calls everyone off, makes the catch for out number 1. 1 away brings up third baseman Thomas Milbrand. Milbrand on the afternoon, 0 for 2 and hit by a pitch. Ground out. Reached on an error and scored the second run of the game for the Reds. Takes ball 1. Joe Anderson here with Charlie Moore, bringing you exciting Marshfield Chaparrals baseball here from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Ball 2. Chandler Schmidt in his 6th inning of work. We play 9 innings. Strike two, or strike one. 2-1 the count. Since we got the 5th inning in, we have an official game. And that ball hit foul, third base side. Two and two the count with one away. Scooped up by Schmidt. Tosses over to Wirtz for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Nick Meyer, the left fielder. Meyer in the afternoon, a walk, a single, and a strikeout. So 1 for 2. Ball 1. Veteran officials crew this afternoon. Umpires. Very experienced. Count even at a ball and a strike. Still have the bleacher creatures out in left field. You got that nice and bank you can sit on in the lawn chairs and watch the game. Kind of reminds me of the houses at Wrigley Field that surround the field where they rent out the bleachers on the top of their buildings. Here's the pitch from Schmidt. And ooh, did it hit him? Yes, it did. Chandler Schmidt hits Nick Meyer. See how many he's done that before. See how many hit by pitches he has. And the steal attempt for Meyer is successful. This ball skips away from Schillinger. Spike Alexander, the only lefty on the lineup for the Reds. Behind the count, 0-1. Nick Meyer advancing to second. Make that 0-2. 2 away. Schmidt gets the sign, comes set, and delivers. And that pitch high and away for ball 1. Schmidt keeping an eye on Nick Meyer at second. And strike 3. They send 4 to the plate. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on. We've got 5.5 complete. Still remains Reds 2, Shaps nothing. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
But come and see. That's just what the Lord always said. And put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. Luke Wirtz led off with in the bottom of the sixth with a leadoff walk and took second base. Will Lee now batting. Lee in the afternoon, 0 for 1 with a walk. And behind in the count, 1-2 to Spike Alexander, pitching his 6th inning of work for the Reds. The left-hander delivers, and a swing and a miss. Ball gets by Nichols, and Lee's going to reach.
Now batting, number 13, Hayden
On the wild pitch, or actually on the pass ball. Wirtz will move to third, so scoring position for Caden Schillinger. Schillinger on the afternoon, the catcher, 1 for 2, a double and a strikeout, and swings at that. High cheese and behind in the count, 0-1. Alexander has gotten himself in a couple of pickles, but he's been able to pitch out of it. And that one gets away. It's a 59-foot fastball. And the Shaps are on the board as Wirtz comes in to score the first run of the inning on a wild pitch. That'll move Will Lee up to second. Derek Nichols just having an interesting time behind the plate there as 2 pitches got by him here in the first inning, in the 6th. They have a meeting of the minds on the mound for the Reds. Want to give a shout out to Jada Hamlin, who graduated this afternoon from Marshfield Senior High. Jada, one of our producers here for Zaleski Sports. See if we have a pitching change coming up. Dan Krasniewski will come out and chat with his pitcher and catcher. Discussion over with. The Shaps on the board as the wind has started to pick up a little bit stronger from the south-southeast, blowing in. Caden Schillinger still in the box. 1-1 count, and that pitch way outside. Lee's going to advance to third. Spike Alexander's having some trouble finding the plate here in the 6th. Two and 1 the count, or 3-1. Swing and a miss, makes it a full count. Nobody out. 1 run in, Will Lee at third. And a full count to Caden Schillinger. The pitch. Popped up, out of play. Pretty nice crowd on hand this afternoon at Jack Hackman Field. The reported by the PA announcer, I'll get to that in a second. Here's the pitch. Right up the middle, base hit will tie the game. RBI single for Caden Schillinger.
Now batting, number 10, Peter Earl.
The reported attendance at today's game, it was announced in about the 3rd inning, he said was 7. I don't think that's right. Well, it looks like we may be having a pitching change here, and if so, we'll take a moment for some commercial messages. And survey says yes. So we'll be back after this. You are watching Shaps Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Chaparrals baseball. Tallying up Spike Alexander's afternoon. We'll get to that at the next break, but relief pitcher now is Tyler Thick. Another lefty. And a bunt laid down by Peter Earl. And Thick throws him out. On the sack bunt. Gets the first out of the inning. Caden Schillinger will advance to second. And Chandler Schmidt, the batter for the Chaparrals on the afternoon, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Left-hander Tyler Thick was in right field. And Schmidt chops it to Layer, guns it over to Meyer for the second out. 2 away now in the bottom of the 6th. And Cole Hediger, the batter for the Chaparrals. Cole on the afternoon, a walk and a strikeout. 2 runs in here for the Chaparrals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Count even, ball and a strike. Caden Schillinger at third base for the Chaparrals. Here's the pitch from Thick. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hediger, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Product of Neillsville High School. Oh, Thick thought he had a strikeout. Call the ball, count even, 2-2. He's starting to step off the mound, and home plate umpire called it a ball. Here's the pitch from Thick. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Chaps score 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, 1 left on. 6 innings complete. We are tied at 2. You're watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I think we got a few more than 7 in the audience tonight. Welcome back to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparral Baseball. Joe Anderson here, along with Charlie Moore, bringing you this afternoon's game. 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th tie it up here as we head to the top of the 7th. Derek Nichols will lead off for the Reds. Rick Nichols on the afternoon. 0 for 3. Reached on an error, struck out, and grounded out. Chandler Schmidt in his 7th inning of work. Right-hander delivers. Ball 1. Train going through town. To our left. That pitch high for ball 2. I don't know if you can hear the clickety-clack on my mic or not. Canadian National. Chopper down the third baseline foul. Give a shout out to my friend Keith Meacham as well. He showed me the Greenwood line last fall. It's the rail line that went through Loyal and went to Greenwood. Last run was in June of 1982. That pitch inside for ball 3. 3-1 the count to Derek Nichols. If you need to know anything about railroading, especially around the Marshfield area, talk to Keith Meacham. He knows. And ball 4. So Nichols draws a walk to lead off the top of the 7th for the Reds. Ben Meyer, the first baseman. Meyer on the afternoon, 0 for 3. Strikeout, reached on an error, and a ground out. And the bunt will be fielded by Schmidt over to Wirtz at first for the first out. So a sack bunt for Meyer. Back, second sack bunt of the afternoon. So I got to take that back. He was 0 for 2. Sacrifice does not count against your batting average. So back-to-back sack bunts for Mr. Meyer. Brings up Tyler Thick. Came in relief, and he gets hit in the left shoulder in the first pitch from Schmidt. Just going to say that Tyler Thick came in to finish up the 6th inning in relief of Spike Alexander. Coach Luke Wirtz will chat with his pitcher and catcher. Make sure everything is okie-finokie. Cade Alexander, the shortstop, steps into the box. Cade on the afternoon. 0 for 3. Strikeout, ground out. Pardon me. Ground out, strikeout. He's 0 for 2. I got to read my book better. Strikeout, walk, and reached on a fielder's choice. And he's behind in the count 0-1. And a little number. Hediger makes the catch. Can they double him up? Yes, they do. So a unique double play. gets Schmidt out of the 7th inning with 7th inning stretch time with the Reds and the Chaparrals tied at 2. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Isaiah Byro leads things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Byro in the afternoon. 3 at-bats with 1 single. Pardon me, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Part of that double play in the 5th. Byro behind in the count 0-1 to relief pitcher Tyler Thick, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. Tyler Thick came in the bottom of the 6th in relief of Spike Alexander and got the final 3 outs. All the runs credited to Alexander, those 2. Fouls out of play. 0-1-2 the count to the leadoff hitter. Sun may be making a better appearance here. It looks like the clouds are starting to kind of break up and clear off. That wind is picked up, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Thick gets his 2nd strikeout of the afternoon. As Chase Higgins, the left fielder, comes to bat. He is 0 for 3. Ground out, fly out, and hit into a double play in the 5th. Strike called. 2 lefties in the lineup from the mound for the Whittlesey Reds. Somebody can tell me where Whittlesey is near, it would be good. And a little nubber, which is going to go foul. So Higgins will trot back to the box. Oh, and 2 the count. It's just north of, thanks, John. Whittlesey is just north of Medford. That pitch high and away for ball 1. John Hayden, a 1981 graduate of Royal High School, just as I am. watching in Florida. Inside, held up. Count even at 2. Bottom of the 7th, and we're tied at 2. Whittlesey Reds and Marshfield Chaparrals. And foul down the right field line. It's going to go out of play. Young man is going to get 50 cents for scooping up that foul ball. Every foul ball retrieved gets you 50 cents. That pitch low and away makes the count full at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 4. Higgins draws the walk with 1 out. Kyle Stelpflug. And Kyle Stelpflug on the afternoon. A single, a ground out, and a ground out. So 1 for 3. That pitch low and inside. Higgins with a pretty decent lead at first. Meyer holds him on. Fly ball, left center field, way back. And Meyer tracks it down for out number 2. Good catch by the left fielder for the second out. And ball held up a little bit by the wind. It was blowing it back in. And Nick Meyer tracked it, made the catch. Higgins still at first as Luke Wirtz, the batter, scored a run in the 6th. Mr. Wirtz on the afternoon, 0 for 1 with 2 walks, flew out to Meyer in the 3rd. And that pitch in low and inside for ball 1. Whittlesey throwing 2 lefties this afternoon. Wirtz looks at ball 2. Thick gets the sign. And the pitch. Wirtz. It's going to drop. No, it will not. Good track by second baseman John Lair. And Thick gets out of the inning. As Wirtz pops out to Lair. 1 left on. No hits, no errors, and no runs. We head to the 8th. We're tied at 2. Reds, Chaparrals. You're watching Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Top of the 8th inning, and we have a pitching change for the Chaparrals as Chase Higgins moves in from left field to the pitcher's mound. Leading things off for the Reds will be the #9 hitter, center fielder Zach Haynes. Haynes on the afternoon. Hit by a pitch, fielder's choice, and a strikeout. 0 for 2. Higgins, the righty, starts him out with a strike. We'll try to see who the defensive changes are. As Higgins was the left fielder. Trying to see if I can pick up who is in left field now. Brought my field glasses with me. Learned that trick from Gene Delicio of WDLB. Count is 1-2 to Zach Haynes. Higgins pitching from the stretch. Haynes, fly ball, right field. Tracks it down is Peter Earl for the first out.
Now batting number 12, John Laird.
Leadoff hitter John Laird, the second baseman on the afternoon. 2 for 4. 2 base hits, a strikeout, a fly out, and an RBI. Higgins, whoa, little high and tight to the second baseman. Hard throwing righty, pitching from the stretch. Swing and a miss. Count even, ball in the strike. Off-speed pitch inside for ball 2. 2-1. Fly ball, left field. Viral. Lee calls everybody off and makes the catch. 2 away. I believe they moved Cole Hediger to left. Now batting for the Reds is Thomas Milbrand, the third baseman. 0 for 3. Ground out, and reached on an error and scored the second run for the Reds. Way back in the third inning. I believe Hediger switched to left, and Schmidt now has moved to second. And I can get the pitching line on him completed at the conclusion of this inning. 1-2 the count. Ground ball. Stelflug scoops it up, guns it over to first to Luke Wirtz for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. 7.5 innings complete. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We head to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 2. You're watching Marshfield Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Struck out. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Chaparrals baseball. Just doing the work on Mr. Schmidt's pitching here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And leading off your Marshfield Chaparrals,
8.
number 9,
Will Lee is going to lead things off. Chandler Schmidt on the afternoon for the Chaparrals. 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 hit batters, and 2 runs. And Will Lee leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Chaps. Behind the count 0-1 to Chase Higgins. Or pardon me, Tyler Thick. And that fouled away. 0-2 the count. Will Lee on the afternoon, a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout, but he reached on an error on Derek Nichols, who couldn't squeeze the 3rd strike and scored the 2nd and tying runs for the Chaps in the 6th. The sun is starting to come out. The clouds are breaking up, finally moving right to left. Count even, 2-2. Fouls that out of play. Joe Anderson here along with Charlie Moore, bringing you this afternoon's action here from Jack Hackman Field in beautiful downtown Marshfield. Tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Chopper foul behind the plate. And Will Lee stays alive. Leading home opener for the Chaparrals this afternoon. Whittlesey Reds and the Marshfield Chaparrals. And pitch outside. Count is now full. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here's the pitch. And Lee draws a walk to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Thick came in the bottom of the 6th after Spike Alexander gave up the tying runs. Alexander pitched to 3 batters in the 6th. Pop up, will it stay playable? Yes, it does. Good play by Ben Meyer, the first baseman. Peter Earl comes to bat now for the Chaparrals, the right fielder, in the afternoon. 0 for 3. 3 ground outs. Spike Alexander has moved to right field for the Reds. He and Thick just switched spots. That pitch gets by Nichols. There goes Lee to second. He's going to go to third. Yeah, will we have play at third? No, we won't. So Will Lee on the pass ball moves to third. Go-ahead run is at third base. As that ball skips by the catcher, Derek Nichols. And the count is 1-0 to Peter Earl. Thick delivers. Slapped right to the first baseman, Ben Meyer, who gets the out unassisted.
Now batting number 24.
Lee will stay at third. Chandler Schmidt now batting for the Chaparrals. Schmidt started the game, moved to second base. He was the starting pitcher. He's now the second baseman. 2 outs, but you got the leadoff runner at third. The lead run at third. Tyler Thick at pitch high. Here in the bottom of the 8th. And the pitch. Right at the shortstop, Alexander, who scoops it up. And gets the out. They threaten the Chaps do in the bottom of the 8th, but cannot score on no hits, no runs, no errors. 1 left on. 8 innings complete. We remain tied at 2. You are watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back to Hackman Field as we go to the top of the 9th. Leading off things for the Reds is Nick Meyer, the left fielder. Nick Meyer with a walk, a single, a strikeout, and hit by pitch. So 1 for 2. His 4th plate appearance of the afternoon, and in relief of Chandler Schmidt is Chase Higgins for the Chaparrals in his 2nd inning of work. Here's the pitch. And it's now 3-0. Only 2 runs for the Reds scored in the 3rd inning. That pitch Low and inside, and Meyer will draw a leadoff walk. Spike Alexander, the batter now. Spike started on the mound this afternoon and moved to right field. Spike on the afternoon, gotta love that name, is 1 for 4. A base hit, 2 strikeouts, and a ground out. And they catch Mildebrand in a pickle. And they get the tag. 5, 6, 4, 1 for out number 1. So leadoff walk wiped out as Nick Meyer is thrown out. 5, 6, 4 to 1 on the stolen base attempt. Alexander will take ball 1. Now that the bases are empty. Good pickoff move by Chase Higgins. He read that runner very well. You can see that the wind has really started to pick up now that the clouds are going away. They said that the winds will be pretty brisk from the south-southeast, and you can see the flag blowing towards right field and in. And that ball slapped foul off the third base side. And if that temperature happens to get to be, holy smokes. I'll tell you what I just saw here in a second after this pitch. Goodness gracious. Blowing away. Foul ball went over the left field, third base side, and there's the other diamond, Wreaths Field, just behind us to our left. And the kids get 50 cents for every foul ball they pick up. And there's another one about the same space. And that's going to go over there in the same Wreaths Field. And a young man climbed over the top of the 8-foot fence. I don't know how he did it, but he just got over it with no effort at all to get that foul ball. And strikeout after all of that for Alexander for the second out. So Derek Nichols comes to bat for the Reds. Nichols on the afternoon reached on an error, a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk. So 0 for 3 in his fourth. This is his 5th plate appearance of the afternoon. Take strike 1. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. We're tied at 2. Reds led 2-0 until the bottom of the 6th, until the Shaps scratched 2 over to tie it. And this is where we stand as we're here in the top of the 9th. Chase Higgins in his second inning of relief for the Chaparrals. With 2 away. And now the count is 3-1. Right at Lee. Made a diving stab, but gets by him. So it's a base hit for Derek Nichols with 2 away. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Ben Meyer. Meyer 0 for 4 in the afternoon. Strikeout, reached on an error, and 2 groundouts to the pitcher. And that hit him. Now things are starting to get a little interesting. Usually it's always hardest to get that third out. Now you've got Meyer at first and Nichols at second, and Tyler Thick, who came in relief, with Spike Alexander, now the batter. Thick on the afternoon, 1 for 4. 2 strikeouts, a ground out, and a single. Looks at strike 1. Now the sun really out. I don't know if you can pick it up on your screen or not when we do the other shot when we show the bases. The clouds are really gone now. Right at Schmidt. Tosses it over to Wirtz for the third out of the inning. The Reds threaten, but cannot score. We head to the bottom of the ninth. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. Tied at 2. You are watching Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Back here in Marshfield, we have a pitching change again for the Whittlesey Reds as Nick Ritterath comes in to pitch the bottom of the ninth. And batting for the Chaps will be Hediger, Byrell, and Higgins, 9-1-2. Cole Hediger looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Strikeout victim twice and reached on a walk, and he swings and misses at strike one. Ritterath, the third pitcher of the afternoon for the Reds. Right-hander. Swing and a miss. They call out a strike three. One away brings up leadoff hitter Isaiah Byrell. Nick Ritterath in his first inning of work for the Reds. Spike Alexander started, pitched 5. 3 innings of work for Tyler Thick. And Ritterath here in the ninth and falls behind Byrell 1-0. Isaiah in the afternoon, 2 for 4. With 1 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ritterath, the first right-handed pitcher for the Reds this afternoon, as both Alexander and Thick were lefties. And that's foul out of play. Still amazed at how that young boy could crawl over that 8-foot fence. I'd need a ladder and a hydraulic lift. The pitch, low for ball 2. 2-2 the count. 1 away here in the bottom of the ninth. May have to go extras, we'll see. Right at Lair. Over to Meyer for the second out. 2 up, 2 down brings up the left fielder, Chase Higgins. So Higgins on the afternoon. Oh for 3 and a walk. Hit into that double play in the 5th, flew out to center and grounded out in the 1st. Drew that walk in the 7th and was stranded at first. And that pitch gets by Nichols. Whittlesey Reds and the Marshfield Chaparrals. Whittlesey in the black tops with the red numbers and letters and trim. Chaparrals in their light blues this afternoon. Hit right at Alexander. He'll scoop it up. And they call him out. Well, we head to extra innings. Who knew? We'll head to extras. As we're tied at 2, as we head to the top of the 10th, you're watching Chaparral Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Jack Hackman Field. As now as the sun is out, we head to get some extra innings in today on Zaleski Sports. We head to the top of the 10th. And we'll have Zach Haynes, John Lair, and Thomas Milbrand due up to bat. Check that. Cade Alexander, my bad. Alexander, Haynes, and Lair. Chase Higgins still pitching for the Chaparrals. Alexander on the afternoon, 0 for 4. Strikeout, ground out. Fielder's choice and hit into a double play in the 7th. And the pitch. 2-1 the count now. Three and 1. Extra innings here at Hackman. Higgins will step off. Third inning of relief for Higgins. Chandler Schmidt with 7 innings. And that ball ripped up the middle, scooped up by Lee, thrown over to Wirtz for the out. So Zach Haynes, now the batter. Haynes on the afternoon. Hit by a pitch, scored the first run of the game. Fielder's choice, strikeout, and flew out. And ahead in the count, 2-0. Two and one. Gloved by Stelflug at third, over to Wirtz, who can't make the squeeze. So a base hit, infield hit for Haynes. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, John Lair. Lair in the afternoon. Strikeout. Back-to-back singles, fly out and fly out. So 2 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for 5. Throw back to Wirtz at first. Haynes back in time. Extra innings here in Marshfield. Fouled back. Count even, or pardon me, 0-2. Make that 0-1 because that first pitch was. That's the first pitch to the batter. That's that. We had to throw over to first. Throw back to first. Wirtz will glove it. Haynes back in time. Pretty good breeze blowing in, straight in, a little bit from left to right, but blowing into the stolen base attempt by Haynes, and he's in. So Haynes now at second base on the stolen base. And John Lair behind in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. High for ball one. Home opener for the Chaparrals this afternoon. Game started at 1:30. Actually, 132 popped up, and it'll go foul. Higgins really couldn't get a grab on it, so he let it go foul. Count remains 1-2. 64 degrees at start time. At 1:32 was the first pitch. So not quite 2.5 hours so far. 1-2 the count to the second baseman for the Reds. Runner at second, 1 out. And Caden Schillinger will go out to talk to his pitcher. Make sure everything is okie-finokie and ready to go, and trots back. At the conclusion of our game this afternoon, we'll have the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. 1-2 to count. Here's the pitch. Even at 2 now. Higgins, set, deliver. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Drop strike. And they'll get the throw out. Will they get the out at 3? No, they will not.
Now batting number 5, Thomas Milbrand.
So Milbrand, the third baseman in the afternoon, comes to bat with 2 outs. As Haynes moved over to third. Milbrand on the afternoon with a run scored ground out, reached on an error, and 2 ground outs. So 0 for 4. Two and 1 the count. 2 outs, runner at third. Fly ball left field. It's going to drop for a single. And the lead run comes in for the Reds. So an RBI single for Thomas Milbrand with 2 outs. That'll bring up Nick Meyer. Snap throw back to first. Go-ahead run for the Reds here in the top of the 10th. And they now lead 3-2. Foul down the third baseline. Meyer behind in the count. 0-2. Did he go? Did not. So Meyer holds up. And the pitch. Third base. Stelflug scoops it up and can't make the play. Milbrand moves to second on the infield single. As Spike Alexander scratched that. Nick Ritterath, the batter. Came in relief in the 9th inning for the Reds. Taking Spike Alexander's spot in the batting order. Count even at 1-1. 2 outs. 2 on. Milbrand at second. Meyer at first. That pitch. Called the ball. 2-1 the count. Extra innings here at Jack Hackman this afternoon. Ritterath fouls that out of play. It sounds better when you get 50 cents versus 50 pennies. You have the very interesting things where you have someone who owes a fine or needs to pay somebody and they pay them all in pennies. You got to sit and count all of those pennies. Nick Ritterath, count 2-2. Chase Higgins, the pitcher. 2 on, 2 out. Ritterath, fly ball, left field. Will it stay fair? It's going to go foul. Hediger gave chase. It was just out of his grasp. With 2 outs, the runners will be going on contact. 2-2 the count. Pitch in the dirt. Good knockdown for Caden Schillinger. Higgins gets the sign, comes set, checks the runner at second, and will step off and keep Mildbrand close by. Strike 3 called. Well, 1 run on 3 hits and 2 left on. But the Reds take the lead as we head to the bottom of the 10th. It's now Reds 3, Shaps 2. You're watching Chaparrals Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Stelflug will lead things off for the Chaparrals here in the bottom of the 10th. Reds scratched a run over in the top of the 10th to take the lead 3-2. Stelflug, Wirtz, and Lee due up for the Shaps. Nick Ritterath in his second inning of work on the mound for the Reds. Came in the 9th. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Stelflug in the hole, 0-2. And he fouls that out of play and stays alive. Got to be a little creative with my scorebook. I want to go up to 9 innings. I don't have any room to add any on, so I got to kind of do some stuff at the bottom of the book. And fouled off again, 0-2 the count. Right-hander Nick Ritterath. Spike Alexander with 5 innings pitched. Tyler Thick came in the 6th. Pitched 3. And popped up. Playable. Alexander. No, first baseman calls everybody off, and Meyer gets the first out.
Now batting, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
So the manager, Luke Wirtz, comes to bat. Wirtz on the afternoon. A walk, fly out, a walk, run scored, and a pop-up to Lear at second. 1 away here in the bottom of the 10th. And temperature is kind of warmed up too now that the sun is out. Ritterath delivers. Wirtz takes high, ball 1. 1-2 the count. One out here in the bottom of the 10th. Ritterath, the pitch, popped up, out of play. Wind's going to blow that. It's going to go over the Wreaths field again. See if that young lad's going to climb over the fence again. Boy, when you're young, you can do anything, right, Charlie? Yes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Count even at 2. Luke Wirtz, first baseman, manager of the team. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Full count now to number 5. Ritterath from the windup. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, left field. Meyer under it will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs. And Will Lee will come to bat. Shap's down to their last out. Trailing by 1. And Lee takes ball 1. And Lee pops it up. Playable. Layer under it. Will make the catch for the 3rd out. And the win for the Reds as they come back in the top of the 10th to snag the win to this afternoon here at Jack Hackman Field. The final score is Whittlesey Reds 3 and Shaps 2. Time now for the post-game show sponsored by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your fresh cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field in Chaparrals baseball. Joe Anderson here, joined by Charlie Moore. Doing the wrap-up here. The post-game show sponsored by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your fresh cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy's locations in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to nasonvilledairy.com. We had an extra inning affair here at Jack Hackman Field. Opening game for the Chaparrals as they come out on the short end of the stick this afternoon, losing by the score of 3-2 in 10 innings. The Reds started out the scoring in the third inning. Scratched over 2 runs and led 2-0 until the 6th, when starting pitcher Spike Alexander gave up a walk and a strikeout, but it was a pass ball on the catcher. Needless to say, 2 runs came in for the Chaps in the bottom of the 6th, and we were tied until we got to the top of the 10th, when the Reds scored their go-ahead run on a RBI single by Thomas Milbrand. And that was how she wrote. To pitching lines first for the Marshfield Chaparrals. Chandler Schmidt started, pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, walked 3, struck out 8, and hit 2 batters, gave up 2 runs. Chase Higgins came in the 8th and pitched 3 innings. And gave up 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 2, hit 1 batter, but gave up that run in the top of the 10th that gave the Reds the win. We look at the pitching line for the Whittlesey Reds. Spike Alexander pitched 5 innings, pitched the 3 batters in the bottom of the 6th. Alexander with 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 5 hits, no hit batters, and 2 runs. Tyler Thick came in the 6th, pitched 3 innings, no hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, no runs. And Nick Ritterath came in the 9th, pitched 2 innings, no hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, and no runs, and no hit batters. So the Reds pick up the win this afternoon by the score of 3-2 in 10 innings over the Marshfield Chaparrals. Well, friends, if you're a graduate or have someone in your family graduating from high school this weekend or last weekend, congratulations to them. We wish them nothing but the best here on behalf of Zaleski Sports. Don't forget, on Monday it's Memorial Day. Please make sure that you observe the holiday. If you get a chance, go out to the cemetery here in Marshfield by the hospital for the Memorial Day program. Marshfield Civic Band will be there providing music. Tuesday, we kick things off in high gear again with baseball, as the Columbus Dons will host the Spencer Rockets here at Jack Hackman in a second-round regional baseball game. That game will be either around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, time to be determined. Vinny Villarreal and I will be here to bring you that game here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Should be a fun game. Keep track of all the events going on in Zaleski Sports, as this is where all the fun starts to really begin now, as the tournaments are in full swing. Again, the Reds with the 3-2 victory over the Marshfield Chaparrals this afternoon. On behalf of my producer, Charlie Moore, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching our broadcast, and we'll catch you on Tuesday. Have a great evening.